We are live at 5:35 or so slash 7:35 Central from the Piranha Pond. Welcome everybody to the Piranha Pond StreamCast. I am your host, Kingfish Mac, joined as usual by the piranhas in the goddamn pond. To the left of me, always the best of me, my brother, Mr. Frankly None Flyer. What's going on with your baby boy?
What up, world? I hope you guys are having wonderful evenings.
That's right. Down below, y'all know my baby bro. What's up with you, Mr. Nick Nass?
Man, stand so for real, hanging in there.
I ain't mad at that either. And y'all know who brightens up the pond, who brings the beauty and the bling bling, my beautiful cousin, Miss Nick Mo. What's up, Shell?
Hello, world. What's up?
Just chilling. Try to have this one is gonna be kind of interesting, if nothing else. I was driving back down the hill this afternoon, trying to get to you, beautiful people, so we can get this podcast up and cracking. And I ran across a video. DJ Academics was responding to, I guess, some interesting news that had been breaking on Twitter and Shade Room, back and forth regarding our boy, Mr. Safaree Samuels. Apparently, what happened was, give you a little backstory so that we could be able to attack this from a variety of different angles. Safaree, as we know from Love and Hip Hop, multiple Love and Hip Hop cities. Last we saw of him before this season, he was married to Erica Mena. They had a baby or two. I'm not sure if they had two, but I think they might have had two. And we were thinking it was all peaches and cream and shit, and lo and behold, bam, they shit falls apart for whatever reason. Public breakup, divorce, and come this season, we've kind of been seeing him in social media with a new chick named, I think her name is Kimbella Matos or Matas, something like that. Matos.
Uh-oh.
She's a baddie too, right? She's a piece of work. What has been unfolding in the last month or so is Erica Mena and Kimbella have been embroiled in this very public catfight back and forth on Instagram and Twitter, social media, right? To where, Erica Mena is, talking about what she'll expose about Safaree, what he does, it's all kind of personal shit that you would probably hear or know from a person, that you are married to for whatever considerable amount of time. So with that in the backdrop, what happens, I guess, a couple of days ago is there was on Twitter, there is a page that leaked a couple of clips of a sex tape between Safaree and his new girlfriend. And just a couple of seconds, and then it kind of leads you to a Patreon page where you're supposed to be able to get the full video, blah, 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 blah. But in those explicit couple of seconds, Safaree is alleged to be naked, and allegedly, according to the Shade Room and the women of Shade Room, his package wasn't quite what was advertised. Now, the advertisement being, if you can remember a few months ago, Safaree, he's got an OnlyFans, and he had dropped a picture or leaked a picture or something, right? And, all the chicks was going crazy because it was supposed to, have the package, I guess, whatever the fuck that means, right? So now apparently he doesn't.
Yeah.
right? Allegedly. And shit, Twitter kind of went ablaze on on the Shade Room's page. Women was
Wow.
getting a super clown on and shit.
Wow.
So I guess the very first question is that we have to ask ourselves is this: what came out of this is a particular term that I had not heard before today. Perhaps you guys have. That term being dick fishing.
Who?
So you know what catfishing is, right?
Oh my God.
So catfishing apparently is, when you are pretending to look or be some other person than you actually are. Apparently, dick fishing is when you putting extras on the dick flick packages or whatever and shit, right? For purpose, you shooting them angles. You know how to do the creative lightning, the
you got
lighting.
that young edit button together.
Right, you got your photoshopping game down, or whatever. My question is, have you guys heard of this dick fishing trend?
Negative.
And whether you have or haven't, do you believe that it is all fair in love, war, and dating? Let's go.
So
let's go, Piranha.
You know what I'm saying? I've never heard of the term until I watched the clip that you flashed in the young group chat, and I think that's funny. Also, par for the course, because these niggas is out here hat fishing, lace front fading, and you know what I'm saying. So I mean, it's par for the course, man. And, as long as you got the money and technology keep progressing, it's gonna be able to build a nigga just the way they want a nigga to be, and then when they see a motherfucker, they'll probably end up getting talked about. But yeah, man, technology, it's par for course.
I mean, I've never heard of the term, but no, I do not think it's all fair in love and war, because regardless if I fucked up and you fucked up, or we just realized we wasn't gonna work together and we both call it quits, I believe, I use this term even when I'm talking to the chicks at work. You can't win like that. And don't get me wrong. You could be with your girl, you could be with your crew, and get your petty on. But as in like publicly acting up, or now when you tell all your business and stuff like that. No, I'm not gonna do that, because I would hope that you would have the decency not to do it to me. And I just think that you can't win like that. For whatever reason, it did not work out between us. I wish you well. Keep it moving, and and then hey, it's cool. Like I ain't finna.
Oh,
even if I am mad about it, I'm not gonna be out here.
You coming from the position that maybe Erica Mena might have leaked that shit, and how you wouldn't be so petty. Is that what you're saying?
No, not me. I just kind of meant in regards to the period. I mean, personally, I think he leaked it, like, cause he liked that. He likes attention. Because every time I give him that he always come back and do something that he did. So I think
so he did it without knowing, thinking he was gonna get a different outcome, and it just went the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, it could have. I mean, it could have been the angle, could have been the shot, however it was. I mean, like I think leaking it. They say when good go wrong, leaking the tape went wrong, because however it got showed, it didn't do what he intended to do, because the shot was from a fucked up angle, and now it looked like I guess it looked like he didn't have what everybody thought he did have. So
caught my man napping. You caught my man napping on the job.
Nobody had to leak the tape. I think obviously they did. There was a link to keep going further, but did he intend for that to happen the way it happened? I'm pretty sure he didn't. But
Right.
Well,
again,
he's been pretty adamant about being upset. Here's what he said.
I mean, I could see where it didn't go his way.
See, I knew they see you gonna blame it on catching the shit sleeping. And even if the myth that lasted so long before it was debunked, now like, what did he do on his OnlyFans?
That's what I was gonna say. Academics had a pretty interesting take on shit, right? That I would have never thought of because I'm not a picture taker and shit, right? But, from the concept of being a shower versus a grower, right? And
Wow.
being in the scenario of wanting to take a picture that you're gonna be shooting out to wherever, right? Even if it's you just shooting it to the chick that you're trying to bag or whatever and shit, right? Academics' position was, you get your shit right. You know what I'm saying? Warm weather. You know what I'm saying? You don't be getting out no pools and whatever the fuck, right? Make sure that your star players,
in the prime condition.
he's in prime condition. Fully worked out and some more shit, right? Shined up. Glazed and steady. What's up?
I feel awkward.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
And
awkward.
then as opposed to, if you ain't on that, especially if you just rolling over from, letting off that last one, you know what I'm saying? Your shit, you let it off and you still just laying there. Your shit is just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. She doing the Kegels on your motherfucking ass. That shit tickle like a motherfucker. You trying not to laugh. All of a sudden your shit just bloop, and you roll out and shit like and bloop, bloop. It's on film, right?
Everybody just slide out like
Nigga be like, wait, no, that ain't how I be though. No, nigga, that's
give me the camera. Give me the camera. Give me the camera. Give me the camera.
First of all, he should have checked with his publicist on any kind of thing that happened to be trilateral, bilateral, whatever, right? Because that's his image consultant thing should be going on. And second of all, right, in this new realm of talking in this modern world, man, what do you have to put up to be put on the scale these days? Like the beautiful thing is that they have two beautiful children out of it, right? Everything else now is about how you keep the momentum going on keeping yourself in the news. Apparently, it's not a bad thing to be exposing yourself these days. It can get you viral or it can get you flowers. You know what I'm saying? Some dead flowers right now. And look like he might be in the realm of dead flowers right now. You got
a whole OnlyFans, right? This ain't no new shit, right? For him.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, so whatever the blow that he's taking right now, it's just hilarious to me because because now is it such thing as revenge thing if Erica Mendez leaked it out?
Well, that was we was getting up to that, but what I was asking was, is it fair game for a nigga to be dick fishing on these fucking dick pics?
I think it's fair game because bras be doing all types of extra stuff that they be doing, and some niggas just gotta do what they gotta do to at least get their foot in the dough. And they may be of the mind of it's all about the motion in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Well, they want to do everything in the dark. You know what I'm saying?
We did a whole podcast, right, about fuck boys, right?
Right.
Especially the online fuck boys with the West Elm Chad, whatever the fuck this boy's name, West Elm Caleb. Remember we did that?
Yeah, West Elm.
I think
that's Nick
Mo homeboy.
Nigga, you was a part of the podcast, bro.
That's Nick Mo homeboy.
Yeah, so I think that the conclusion that we came to at that time was that kind of being a fuck boy was about saying shit that might not be true about yourself to tell a woman what it is that she's trying to hear. So I think the conversation had become whether or not, I'm talking about the conversation with us, was whether or not men feel this fucking this pressure to be a particular thing or to appear to be a particular thing in order to simply be interesting, to a chick, right? Like all the shit that you check off that you want, okay, well, fuck it. Whether that's me or not, we on the internet. I could be that shit on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You want kind, compassionate nigga that fucking recites poetry in the morning and fucking sends you Starbucks and all that fuck shit that this nigga was doing, right? I think that what we were saying as men was that this nigga was a product of what women say they fucking want, right? Whether he was that or not, right? The whole thing wasn't about this nigga not being what he said he was, because he ghosted chicks, right? But I think what we ended up talking about was fuck boys being niggas that just gonna tell a chick what the fuck she want to hear in order to get the pussy, or at least to get to the next step, right? So what's the difference here with the fucking same philosophy behind the dick fishing?
There is no
difference. I've gotten the indication that chicks overwhelmingly want something that I don't have. So fuck it, I'm gonna send your ass West Ham Chad shit. I'm gonna Google some shit. I'm gonna fucking Photoshop some shit. I'm gonna angle it, light it, something that makes it more appealing to you. Then when you get up in front of this motherfucker and you looking right at it at eye level, it's too close for you to say no. Go on and put that motherfucker where it's supposed to be.
Right. That bitch disappear. But the women do. Man. Okay, so first of all, I don't think it's. I think it's all fair in the fact that, man, you got to fight fire with fire if you're in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you get a woman to the house that got the waist trainer and all the extra shit on with the eyelashes and the hair and all the shit. And when she peel up out that joint, she look like old girl from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know. So, nigga, Cherry, young Cherry, that was her name. She run around that joint looking like Cherry, right? You don't even want to fuck around. But they do that shit, though. Like, nigga, they be having whole makeup tutorials with bars that look like burlap sacks in the face and turn into motherfucking the greatest shit ever. So, then nigga, they be doing that shit. You gotta fight fire with fire, nigga, if you in that fight. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. They can't be the only motherfuckers fooling people.
That's kind of scary to me because I'm not even in that world like that. And this conversation's blowing my mind.
None of us are, bro.
I'm saying, but
for all those who are, fight fire with fire, goddammit. Get your lace front fades and all that shit cracking.
So Frank, your position is all fair in love and war.
Yup, nigga, goose gander type shit. If you gonna play, we gonna play, nigga. What you mean? Hat fishing and all the shit. I'm angling and lightning. You know what I'm saying? I've got one hat with the afro, and I got me a dread hat, nigga. I got all that. I'm hat fishing and dick fishing, all that.
Wow.
Nick Nash, you say what?
I wouldn't even indulge in them actions like that anyways. You know, so it's be a conversation between me and the other person. Like, we don't even have to bring it that way. Because at the end of the day, right, if we get kids up out of it, though, if it works how nature's supposed to have it to work, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if a woman, if that's what it are, like Frank said, the BB, what you said, the Brazilian butt lifts and the shots all and the fake eyelashes,
all that,
you know what I'm saying? And you got the little filter on it and stuff, but you go meet me out in public,
always with a filter.
Want to talk to her? Yeah. You know, I just can't. I guess I like all natural, straight up, like that. So if a person can't think beyond the poom poom and the doom doom, yeah, it's the end of the conversation right there.
So what you saying is that? Wait, what?
The poom poom and the doom doom.
So I'm saying what, because it's almost sounded like you saying, well, shit, if you send the dick pics and tit pics, that's some fucking weird ass shit. That shit ain't gonna lead to nowhere. And I'm saying, nigga, that's a acceptable part of fucking early dating and shit, nigga, in the digital
sex,
age.
nigga.
What are you talking about?
Well,
that's phone sex.
I'm saying it's locked in on the internet forever. I need to see you in person, so I'm not getting catfished and all the rest of that stuff, and it's like out there, like people getting canceled for it.
But you don't know until you see her in person, though. So what if all the shit that she's shooting you taking because she's shooting it to you, been doing it for like 5 months, nigga, and then you see it and it's just not that.
This nigga act like he ain't gonna accept no tit picture and shit, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? You can't control
on
that.
his motherfucking phone. You gonna delete the bitch? Don't download.
You a titty shot, nigga.
The fuck?
I'm in the
Reverse
woods,
the download on this. Get the fuck
Right.
out of here, nigga.
You gonna
store
cancel
that shit in the cloud, nigga.
he
right
gonna
where this
cancel her.
nigga shit was at.
He gonna
How about
cancel her,
that?
nigga. He gonna cancel her because she sent him a picture with her work busted open. And he gonna be like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna cancel her.
So I'm saying to you is,
All
I'm
the
not
fucking
wasting my
fuck this
time
nigga's approved.
when I could pull up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
So you ain't gonna pull up on a bitch that ain't comfortable with you pulling up, bro. You just not gonna
But
do it.
I'm saying, if I got to the picture point, I had to be in public talking to her. She's not gonna say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm such and such. Here you go."
I
Nah,
just
bro,
don't believe you can control that time frame, homie.
I think you still kind of
I'm in the woods.
Nah, fuck the woods, nigga. You in the fucking Haiti.
Blame it on the woods, nigga.
The woods.
All the
Everybody
time.
in the woods is on the internet, nigga. They probably got hillbillies fucking .com or some shit, hillbillymeat.com or something,
How
nigga.
about-
Everybody is in the digital space. I don't want to hear
How
that
about-
shit. This nigga says in the woods.
Blame it on the
as
woods,
though
my nigga.
This nigga is back in some lost, forgotten civilization. Nigga, they are just as forward as every motherfucker. Nigga, it's a vibrant. They got a whole college, not a college, a university.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the
This
grass.
nigga is not in the boondocks. This nigga is in the motherfucking redwoods.
This
It's
nigga
a
make it
difference,
sound like
nigga.
this nigga make it sound like he a Narnia or some goddamn weird.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I was in the fuck. I just left the desert, nigga. I'm more remote than you in the fucking woods.
I'll mess around and don't know how to use this phone, man, and pin drop everybody on some felonious kind of stuff, man. That'd be a shame. You know, so I don't play around with the phone stuff, though. On it for real, personally. But it's funny though hearing the conversation though. That's what I'm saying.
Nick,
I am
look,
not. I'm not. I'm
Nick,
not.
Just
I am
now,
not
when Nick was
certified.
when Nick just said that last sentence, and I was looking at him, I had to turn my head away because he looked like my Uncle Tootie, his grandpa, in the moment, saying, "Hey, I don't know nothing about all that old new music, hippity hops. That ain't no real music. It's jazz.
My nigga was-
Where's Bob James, Bonnie James?"
Hey,
Nigga,
my
if you
nigga was
don't fucking
touched.
bring that shit up, nigga, Guru and them did a whole jazzmatazz, jazz and hip hop fucking album, nigga. That shit been melded in. So
Hey.
step up, nigga, to the new shit.
My nigga was
All right,
touched
You can find
directly
whatever
by
you're
the
looking
ancestors
for
on that one.
in this new era, nigga.
Hey, my nigga was touched directly by the ancestors on that one. And he brought all of that with him.
That nigga went
Yeah.
right there. I was like, God damn. This is a ghost? Didn't we just do something on the paranormal? Nigga just embodied the whole Uncle Tootie.
Yeah,
They want to be in the pond too. You know what I'm saying?
and I'm not gonna be allegedly tied to none of that. But that's a good one though.
Shell,
So Safaree,
Shell,
have fun.
what's your thoughts on dick fishing in the digital age of dating? I mean, we do acknowledge that that's kind of what people do is they send nudes and shit.
like
Right?
that, you know, in the digital world. I mean, if you are gonna do it, I mean, be truthful. Because, I mean, you're
Yeah,
lying now to only get caught later. You know,
Let me ask you a different way. Let me ask you this: as a woman, not as Nick Mo, just a woman, black woman, right? Single black woman in the dating sphere, right?
Right.
Y'all going back and forth 2 months with a guy, whatever and shit. You haven't seen him. Nigga lives in California, whatever the fuck. Y'all get to that fucking time where you FaceTime
Right.
and this shit with the phone turned the other way while you shower, type of shit. Still talking to him or whatever.
Right.
I get this because my kid did the shit when he was like 17. I was like, nigga, you are in here FaceTiming with the chick in the shower, nigga. What is
I
that?
remember that. Yeah, I remember
What is
that. I
that,
freaked
nigga?
out. I was like, no.
He tried to
Is that
show her
your
some
shit?
stuff. You know
What is that, nigga?
She
But
wanted
anyway.
to see some stuff.
Right. Now y'all get to the point where, you know, playful, you know, you laying up
Right.
on the bed, talking to this nigga, FaceTiming or whatever, on the, sipping your wine, smoke the cigar. This nigga cracking jokes, you cracking jokes, y'all laughing. This nigga like, oh yeah, shit, you can't handle this motherfucking monster right here. You like, nigga, what monster?
Right.
Oh yeah, shit, I've been laying bitches out. So blah, 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 blah. Show me. And the nigga, boop, sends you a D pic, right? And it's impressive, right? Yeah, okay, nigga. You know, I ain't gonna tell this nigga that this shit is impressive, but okay, nigga, you doing your thing or whatever and shit, right? You don't have to send shit back. Nigga flies out to Texas and shit, right? The next week, vibing and everything, dinner, whoop, back to your spot, chilling. You know, now you relaxed, comfortable. Fuck it, I'm just go ahead on take this nigga down and shit, right? That nigga draw down, and that nigga got a pea shooter, not a shotgun. Do you say something in the moment?
You do.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, you do. And don't get me wrong, when you say something, you can say it without being obtuse and rude. You know, it may be more of a I knew that shit with what you sent me. You know, it could be a little lighthearted, but I did acknowledge that that's not what you sent me. So obviously you know that it could still go down, but it is gonna be a conversation later.
So I guess that's why I say I'm nostalgic, because it was always the golden rule. Don't speak up on your man on your man beefcake.
Right.
You know what I'm
Let it do
saying?
what it's
Like,
supposed to do. Let it speak for
supposed to do,
itself.
So you never, yeah. And the thing was, like I said, I've been in the bubble so long. That was the number one. You don't never speak up on your thing. Like, yeah. I don't know if that, and it's a matter of time. I guess you got to take pictures of it, and you know what I'm saying, certain angles and all that stuff, and advertise it on all over Instagram and all the people that you're trying to talk to. So
Only if they ask. Only if they ask. I do not send unsolicited dick pics, but I do request. I am a bar request. Dick pic sender. You have to request it, and I will gladly oblige requests. Kind of like at karaoke bars.
But that sounds like a felony to me, because if somebody else get the phone and it happened to be somebody underage or whatever, and they got the phone on their mama thing, they download it, they showed it at school, they're coming for you. That's an automatic.
Okay, so if I'm talking to them, they gonna be on age, nigga. So we ain't ever talking about that.
I'm talking about, you know, how some people keep the phone open, or the dude, or
now, if they kids just happen to see it, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'll send it to your mom.
This was Shell gonna hear right here.
Oh,
let me be honest with y'all, right? And some of y'all might not understand this, but no, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Somebody said next time. No, we gonna get through this. Relax, bro. As a man, your shit have different lengths. You feel me? If you catch me in the wintertime, it's gonna be a certain length. You catch me in the summertime, it's gonna be a certain length. Now, granted, it's only for females only. Anyway, this is the most hilarious term I've ever seen.
That's what you gonna hear from the nigga when you be like, yeah, I knew that shit wasn't what you said me.
That's definitely some DJ academic shit.
Right? See, shit be different. Like in the wintertime, it's a different thing than in the summertime. And when I get out the water, see, you caught me at a bad moment. See,
you know that nigga had to make that explanation before though, right?
Before he should say some dumb shit like that, just go with you know what, I'm kind of cold in here. Can you
how about if you just don't do it?
Nah, I'm just gonna be like when she's.
Can you bump the air up just a little bit for me? I'm kind of cold.
Hey, when she talk about, I knew it wasn't all that shit you gonna talk about. I'm like, yeah, but you gonna see how it worked though. Start eating some pussy or something, and then, you know, let it go where it's supposed to go. God damn it, I'm already here. We here now. God damn it, we ain't.
Yeah, but we talking about We talking about a nigga that pretended to be a shower and came in the door a grower. we ain't talking about nigga the motion of the ocean and getting started and you know what I'm saying? Because you know we all know, you know we've watched all the podcasts and shit where sisters will tell you a lot of women don't like big giant shit, right? And you know most women like the motion of the ocean as opposed to the size of the fucking shit. But you know, don't come through that motherfucker with no tugboat when you talking about you rolling ocean liners up around this bitch, right?
Right.
You got to at least come through yacht size around this motherfucker. You talking ocean liners? Shit. What the fuck?
Right.
Look,
That's
the
what I'm
thing
saying. If I was a
about-
nigga getting caught in that situation, I'm already here, man. I'm just gonna let
I'm
it do
just
what it
saying
do.
that don't be out here using words like Titanic.
and using animal references like anaconda and shit like that, right?
You know, you can't be using words that people associate with, like just like Frank said, you can't be out here throwing around the term anaconda and
Right.
Titanic, or you know, you can't be throwing around those type of words. I mean, most people not gonna want to do it, but just say, I realize that it's easier said than done because most people not gonna say, I'm just average. You know, y'all not gonna say. I mean, but because who would? I mean, and guess what? An average wouldn't really be bad if people didn't take it as in average would be. Ain't nobody gonna say the average and what they do.
Well,
but
Safaree been on the mission to make sure
he
that y'all
mad
know
about
that he wasn't with the
He
fuck
mad
shit.
about it. You know what?
That nigga done posted 37 different motherfucking posts.
Right. Right.
That nigga like, y'all got me fucked up. It was a bad moment.
Ultimate damage control, my nigga.
Then he went OCD.
That nigga said, fuck that. That nigga said, I got an OnlyFans and some more shit. Y'all got me fucked up.
Right, nigga.
Right.
Damage control. Damage control. Damage control.
And that's why I said that's when you.
Because there's been so much hype around him for a long time, and
right. And now somebody trying to debunk the myth.
Before that, I never heard Erica Mena or nobody else say anything negative about that. I'd be
right all the way up until now, right? All the way up until now, right?
Right, because I've never heard bad until that came out. So I'd have to be more inclined to say it was just a bad angle or just a bad moment.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, because this would be the first negative thing I've heard in the realms of that. You know, I agree, you know, even mad at him, she wasn't saying that.
Right.
You know,
right. This is becoming issue to now. Right.
She wasn't never at a party and threw a cup and say, you limp dick motherfucker. You know, she ain't never said that on camera like that. So and she would. Erica Mena would.
I don't think that's why she leaked it though.
She says some bad stuff when she is mad, and I've never heard her say that. So I'd be more inclined to believe it was a bad angle. But am I gonna take fully advantage of it and throw out at the same time? Sure, she will. Sure.
No, how y'all used to say?
She gonna make it count.
Petty attacks.
Hey, she gonna make it count.
Woo, petty.
Hey, good publicity, bad publicity is publicity, right? That's what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's
I think if Erica Mena leaked this, and mind you, here let's look at that. Fuck it. All allegedly, right? None of this is proven. This is all theoretical.
For the purpose of entertainment.
Erica Mena is from just looking at her on television. She appears to me to be the type of woman who is in love when she's in love. And then when she's out of love, she's petty as a motherfucker, right? Mm-hmm. She also, with that in mind, she would definitely seem to me to be the type of person who would load up her ammunition for just in case this shit go left. having access to her husband's cloud password would definitely be one of those things. Safaree, on the other hand, is fucking happy-go-lucky ass motherfucker. Don't give a fuck about shit until you fuck him over, and then his position is fuck you and fuck you over. I'm moving on, right? Nicki Minaj, fucking various different love and hip-hop chicks, including Erica Mena. This nigga just keeps it pushing, right? What he will do is come back and defend himself online or whatever shit, right? Motherfucker talking that shit about it. But if this nigga's in love, he is the type of motherfucker that will give his wife the code, the password to his motherfucking cloud and never remember it. Never remember that he did it. And Erica Mena is the type of wife that will write that shit down, lock it up in a fucking hidden file somewhere in her motherfucking iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that shit. Now we come back a year later, nigga, you out here balling, having a fantastic time with this big booty, big titty, fucking exotic looking chick. And this bitch got the nerve to be trying to fucking run Erica Mena down on social media with the I got the nigga type of fucking energy.
Oh.
Bitch, I got your husband. Bitch type of energy, right? Erica Mena certainly seems like the type of somebody that would leak a video like that. Just scrolling through his shit, like I go through this nigga shit once a week. Ain't nothing on here that, you know, most of this shit is on his OnlyFans. What the fuck is this? Oh, damn, his shit look little as a motherfucker. Damn, what did you do, baby? Your shit don't that. Oh, shit. I'm going to post this shit and just let the fucking fans just do what they do. Let that nigga explain it.
Right.
Wow.
And at the same time, not knowing she bringing more action to that nigga shit, because now niggas want to know. So she hoping that nigga get paid some more. For all the motherfuckers that wasn't on that shit, now they got something to go look for.
Viral.
Course,
thank you.
You know, that nigga's on some,
thank you.
Go to my OnlyFans.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's how I would be. Thank you, bitch.
Go to
Appreciate
my
you.
OnlyFans. You think that's what it is?
And no, you can't have none.
Y'all running my name. You calling me a dick fisher.
You don't get no money out this shit. You don't get no more dick, bitch. 'Cause I was gonna come fuck on you Thursday, but that's out. You don't get no more. You cut off.
And with this culture, like I already been like back in the like for a few months. I've been like, cancel culture need to be canceled, right? But when they come up with these new phrases and new hit words, it's like, where in the world is this? Like, yeah, I heard of catfish before, but this one, yeah.
You act like you too embarrassed to say it, my nigga.
Yeah, but I don't.
You act like you act like you don't want to touch the word, my nigga.
I got pause, man, on all of that. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd be talking about somebody else's package.
Right. What y'all said? Yeah, what y'all said?
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know this word, that new phrase that's out there, you know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking.
That's it. What y'all said?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That part.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to sex play nobody, but I'm like, wow.
You go all like all out.
I feel you, brother. Ain't nobody trying to force you to say it. I'm just saying. I noticed. I noticed your two-step. I noticed you dancing around that sombrero, homeboy, is all I'm saying.
Wow.
He said he's taking full legal action.
He's not playing about it either.
At all. Hey, you trying to take him down. Hey, and you boosted his shit, and he finna sue you too? Yeah. You helped him out.
I'm trying to
I wouldn't sue the bitch.
That's what I want to see, the comments.
I wouldn't go
but he,
and sue
like
her.
I say, but I'm saying he already got two babies with her. So in the real world, no matter what it is, it produces kids. So at least he's not sterile, not wasting his time.
I was gonna say,
and watch out for the.
Hey, I just let the dick dude talking at that point. That's all.
Yeah, and watch out for the child support.
I'm not finna explain nothing. I'm gonna thank her for all the traffic and let the dick do the talking. You let that nigga didn't put out 100 more fucking fuck was I just saying? Fucking
Well, Kim Kardashian is just free now since she made the guy go crazy, so Safaree might as well be after Kim. Yeah.
Nah, fucking yeah, when you go help yourself out with the pictures and shit.
So at least they didn't say that.
I'm high.
Hey, at least they didn't say that he was on the what we was talking about a couple of months, the blue chews and the honey and the male enhancements. This is male enhancements didn't come in the mail.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need my mail enhanced. My mail is all right.
Blue chews and the hymns and all the rest of that stuff.
We still working perfectly fine.
So he probably get a deal out of it. He probably be a spokesman for one of these people on the backside of it. Pause.
How old
Damage
is too
control.
old for
That's what I was thinking. Damage control.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Nick, would you be a spokesperson for one of them dick pills?
What? No.
Yeah, because the moment Blue Chew, for the moment Blue Chew try to sponsor the pine, nigga, and we are open to sponsoring Blue Chew.
I
run that shit
here with the black shit. I'll make
and all
sure
the shit.
all my grades is fully in and shit. I was like,
run it, nigga. We go try it out and all the shit.
What you talking about, Nick?
You're right.
Look, when it's time for the Blue Chew commercial to run, motherfucker be like, this segment of the pod is sponsored by Blue Chew.
But you know what, though? I feel like
yep,
over the age of 45 is too old for male enhancement. Y'all should stop using.
Nah, hell nah. What do you mean? What do you mean? We gonna use that till we can't no more.
Let me get to some colon shit. You know, my shit ain't functioning right. Or what, nigga, I'm popping pills.
All the shit. I'm looking for implants.
I might start snorting cocaine. Doing Molly.
I am going to invest a lot of money into turning my shit into a bionic dick. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm gonna be bionic than a motherfucker.
I got a nigga, and this is my nigga too, right now, and I refuse to put him on the blast.
Y'all all too old for male enhancement.
I'm finna enhance the shit out of mine.
I know a nigga who is this nigga. The nigga's a swinger, right? The nigga's a swinger, but the nigga's old, right? That nigga, he be having everything in the glove compartment. That nigga be having Molly, ecstasy pills, Molly powder, motherfucking Viagra, blood pressure pills,
over the counter joints,
Norco, some more shit.
I'm
like, nigga, what are you doing? He like, nigga, whatever they need, nigga, I got it.
Get all the money.
That nigga be trying to fuck something. He not trying to get no fucking money.
That too.
That niggas, them is all party favorites.
Oh,
like, nigga, you got a bag full of all kind of shit. Nigga, what is this?
Oh, what is
like,
this?
Party favorites, nigga. Like, boy, you gonna die, nigga.
Let me get the money, nigga. Let me get some money. I'm going bionic on the ass minute. My shit wanna act like it's not working.
My nigga called me. My nigga called me at 4:00 in the morning on video call on Messenger on top of all. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking it's emergency. When I look at the thing, it ain't him. It's two chicks, right, getting it in. Then the nigga switched the camera around, and this nigga is leaned up on the bed against the wall, out of breath, sweating. This nigga looked like 117, right? Nigga turned the camera back around. Nigga said, "Yeah, man, I've been done, man. I can't do nothing but watch." I'm like, nigga.
So you call and tell me though.
Tricks variety, motherfucker. You didn't got put batteries in both these girls' back and shit, nigga. You can't hang.
Wow.
And you call and tell me though.
Yeah. I tell you, I be living vicariously through my nigga.
Yeah.
My nigga be calling me with some of the most weirdest scenarios. I'm like, nigga, are you what?
So wait, man.
Old school rap videos.
Let me ask you this, man. How do you feel about the whole dick fishing situation?
I think that is par for the course.
Right.
I think that in the digital age, you can expect for you hope for the best and expect the fucking worst. You know what I'm saying? Upon first meeting in all aspects, right? The way that the person looks, what their personality is really about, as opposed to this nice motherfucker that you're trying to be on the app or on text or, through FaceTime or whatever the fuck you're doing. And I think that sexual performance, proclivity, as well as, the package all the way around are greatly exaggerated on both sides. You know what I'm saying? When you able to have that conversation. I have never had a conversation with a chick who said, well, my head is just trash. And I done had some trashy ass fucking head too, right? I done had some trashy head from chicks that I really liked, where a nigga just couldn't say nothing, just take the bad head and, fucking 10 minutes later be
Talk
like,
it up, huh?
Appreciate the effort, right?
Yeah. Move on to the next shit. My point being, motherfuckers bullshit about everything, especially in this digital age where everything is not upfront and right in your face. You have the ability to enhance your everything. And then even when you get to the real up close and personal, I think that women have the opportunity to have enhancements that they could actually brag about and then show up with, whereas niggas only have the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless we're going to get BBLs on our abs or some shit like
what?
Bam
Yeah,
Kevin.
niggas is getting their weight snatched and shit.
Stop.
No,
So
yeah,
look,
it's a thing. It's a thing.
But look, I'm so far out the loop. I'm pretty sure it's a VHS tape out there rolling around with Nick Nash performing some outrageous things. Like
Guarantee
the
it
Hawk Girl.
Guarantee it ain't.
I done had Hawk Girl, so I done had the hidden cameras. We don't need to go there.
Yeah, allegedly, because that's illegal in the state of California.
Oh yeah, okay.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
I ain't up on a digital age.
Nah, nigga, you can't tape nobody without their consent in the state of California at all. Not even in your own home.
Yeah.
Only place you can do it is out in public.
Okay. There we go.
Only because they outside. Once they not outside, yeah, boy. And if you got cameras in your house, you gotta have that shit posted up around your house that you will be on film.
Oh, under
Like,
surveillance.
you gotta have those signs on your shit, yo.
Mm-hmm.
So motherfuckers are aware.
Where?
So they can't say that
Can't
they
hide
ain't.
no camera on.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. TC's true, my man.
So yeah, the digital age is blowing my mind now. So thank y'all. I'm happy that I got the Piranha Pine for I can look like an old nostalgic dude and not knowing all these different terms and agreements and contracts you might have to sign. So I might as well start getting copies of full disclosure letters.
Nah, I'm gonna fully disclose this. I be making all them Uncle Mackie jokes and shit, right? The nasty uncle in the rocking chair, sit you on the knee and some more shit. But that's really Nick. Nick is really a dirty old man. I just want y'all to know. This nigga is.
Wow.
I'm innocent,
Wow.
This
man.
nigga be on some other shit. Okay, so back to the Safaree Samuels type of shit. Let me ask you guys this. Considering that us as well, right, are having the conversation about and laughing about basically a sex tape being leaked of this nigga. Hey, Mama Nell.
Cover your ear. Cover your ears.
You hear things about your son you don't want to hear. Both of us.
I ain't saying nothing. I don't know what you was talking about.
Yeah, he was
Man, you
dancing
just-
around at the thing,
The
though.
man just said he had hidden cameras somewhere.
No, I said a woman had hidden cameras, not me. The girls had hidden cameras trying to blackmail a dude. But they couldn't let me know the legal notice.
Who they send that
I
to?
could
Your
afford-
wife?
He has been a model citizen.
That's
throughout
what
the
I'm
show.
saying,
There you
nigga.
go.
What are you talking about?
I said VHS tapes.
This is his
Before that-
story. He is sticking to it.
Yeah, we gonna put it all out there today, boy.
Really sick.
You know
Okay,
the
so
one-
what I was gonna ask is this, right? In light of the fact that we talking about it, people, 1,000 videos been made. Some of the most powerful vloggers and podcasters is talking about this scenario. Shade Room's chat was outlandish, right? With people commenting and laughing, making jokes at this dude's expense at the end of him basically being victimized by having his private shit leaked on the internet. Is it cool for us to basically be body shaming Safaree because he's a celebrity, and more importantly because he's a man, or do we just not think of it like that at all?
I don't. I think of it as entertaining conversation. And if you want to feel ashamed of his body, then you need to keep his
I
body
mean,
to himself.
I
You
don't
got an
see it.
OnlyFans though.
Right.
I don't-
keep your
I
body
don't
to
see it as
yourself.
famous because he already do the most. He's purposely taking pictures of his package in certain kind of wear for the attention. So it ain't like a leak tape that came out and he ain't did none of the support shit he's been doing for years.
Or this dude is in churches every day trying to praise the Lord and all
No,
that.
but
He's doing this for a
you know,
living.
he has been in the mirror with the camera moving around in some tidy whities. I'm just saying, he
Tidy White. Oh my god.
then that's free game because he do the most. No, I don't really. And no, not him.
So-
no, I don't.
So
I think
let me
it's,
ask you this.
I think it's unfortunate that somebody wants to get back at him in that way.
Well, I'm not
That's
talking
kinda
about who leaked it. I'm talking about our response to it. So let me switch it around, as you know
No,
that
I
I
don't feel
will
like
do.
it's body shape.
Okay, so let's switch it around. Okay, Tierra Marie, right? Singer, beautiful woman, grows from a little girl to a very beautiful, voluptuous woman on Love and Hip Hop. Every time I see her on Love and Hip Hop, tops down, girls is up front. You know what I'm saying? She, showing them bad boys off, showing the big old ass off. She then went from, being a songbird to being, a fucking, basically a sex pot. Ray J's girl, Molly Mall's girl, whoever's girl, and takes Instagram shit with, fucking bathing suits and, voluptuous pictures and shit, but not nude shit. Like, she's still a fucking celebrity and shit, right? And then she, does a fucking video giving her boyfriend Dome, and that shit got leaked. And I think that the response that we had, all of us, was kind of out of order, right? That somehow we certainly couldn't be on there talking about, look at her face, she got cream pied. You know what I'm saying? Look at the pearl necklace and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We had to have some sympathy for the fact that no matter what she did on her own, what she didn't do, was leak
She got taken advantage of.
shit like that could possibly be embarrassing, regardless of what you may assume her sex life is based on what you see of her that she actually puts out. And the same thing with him. He don't got no videos on his fucking brand with the little weenie, with the shriveled up weenie. You know what I'm saying? Any videos that he got is, sock in the draw shit, right? So, what he wouldn't want released is actual sex tape, performing a fucking sex act intimately, where it shows him in a disparaging light, same way Tierra Marie's fucking video, which is still on Pornhub right now, today.
They didn't even get it taken down.
Fuck no.
He getting money off of that shit. What you mean?
Shit is still
monetized.
on Pornhub.
I thought
Right
she
getting
now.
paid off
I
that
thought
shit.
she sued and the
That
judge.
was all bullshit.
They getting
She
paid
lost.
off.
So she lost.
She didn't lose the lawsuit. She abandoned the lawsuit. what's the chick's name that do all the fucking the sexual harassment lawsuits? It's the mother-daughter team, but this is the mother. Famous chick. She got a judge show now.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
She got a judge show now. What the fuck is her name, man? Blonde haired chick look like a little fucking lioness. Damn, I can't remember her name for shit. Her and her daughter both do the same thing and shit. They both lawyers.
Oh no.
Nah, not Nancy.
Girl, it's already out there. You might as well just take this paper.
In any event, she was the one who came out with Tierra Marie, announced the lawsuit. They were suing 50 Cent, blah, blah, blah. Did 2-3 press conferences with her. She's been victimized, woo woo. And then she went back and started fucking with old boy again, who supposedly had leaked the sex tape. And the lawyer stopped fucking with her. And then she abandoned the lawsuit when, remember, it came out on one of them fucking reunion shows where the boy's girl, wife, whatever the fuck, she came out and said, this bitch leaked the fucking tape herself. I was there when she did it.
Oh.
So that shit never went nowhere. And she had 50 Cent caught up in $25,000 worth of fucking lawyer fees and shit, right? On a lawsuit that wasn't going nowhere. Got a judgment against her, a default judgment, and thought that that just meant that the shit was over with. Of course, 50 is a cancer, like us. He want his motherfucking money. Still. That nigga said something about that shit in the Breakfast Club interview the other day, like 3 days ago. Motherfucker said, Tierra Marie ever paid your money? He's like, hell no. What's up with it? Keep talking about she ain't got it, but don't trip. Take her ass back to court and we're gonna add some more on that shit. Shit is up to like 60 racks right now from the 24 and change.
Wow.
But yeah, she, you know, it would have, nobody would have been able to stand on, nobody other than Star and Buckwild.
Oh, Star Jones.
No, not Star Jones. Star from Star.
The guy.
No, this is a dude.
Oh.
He's a podcaster, a vlogger, radio dude, original troll. He's probably the only person that was able to stand on fuck Tierra Marie. And yeah, let's see that shit. And look at this bitch. And he went in hard, right?
Wow.
Didn't offer no apologies or nothing. But you didn't hear none of that shit on the Breakfast Club, Joe Budden, fucking $1 million worth of nobody was gonna take no stance and be like, oh yeah, you know, this she ain't what she said, and, you know, oh shit, this shit is entertaining, or, you know, make no comments about, you know, the ice cream girl, or none of that shit, right? I could have came up with 1,000 of them, but I was being politically correct too, and I don't give 3 shits about Tierra Marie, right?
Yeah.
But I know what is politically acceptable and what's not. And what seems to be politically acceptable, as opposed to not in this case, is being able to clown this man, you know, basically body shame.
You know, and the thing is, I like the point that you brought up, because a man, you know, we would assume that he could stand up and take whatever kind of disparaging words that be given to him on that level. But, you know, a woman, you know, going around that league, and, you know, now she got to take Massengale, can't you tell? You know what I'm saying? She have the all kind of other stuff going on by sleeping with Ray J and stuff. I remember that one story.
When Princess Love threw her purse on.
Yeah, it's just like that's why I got the Massengale, can't you tell? This
one of the reasons why I love Mama Now. Exactly. Gloria Allred.
Oh, okay.
That's
Gloria Allred. You know, and that's the part where, you know, it carries on to the meaning to a woman, where a guy, it's like he's all purpose because that's his manhood. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being vulnerable to the thing. So I guess he could stand up and defend his manhood. Like you say, he on OnlyFans. So what could be the repercussion? He don't get none, shaming them, whatever.
Well,
but like I said,
I think, you know, let's go into the mental health aspect of it. Like, since you asked the question, what could be the repercussions? Obviously, the man is hurt enough by it to continuously post things to prove that shit is untrue. Like it means enough to him as a celebrity. Like you're a celebrity, dude. They talk about like nigga, you got ran off the basketball court, nigga, ran out your jewelry and all the shit, nigga. Like you stood
That's
up
all
and
he got.
fucking took the L for all that shit, nigga. Didn't give no excuses or nothing. Nigga, that's all you've been saying the last 3 days is you got a big package and the shit is just not true, right? So
that's
it really did affect him. What if this
Wow.
nigga jumped off the bridge or cut his motherfucking wrist in the bathtub?
Nigga, that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrible. You need to.
Well, I guess you gotta have compassion for people.
No, I'm just saying we can't even we can't imagine no fucking man
I would just say he
taking
needs
that
to see
shit
some
that
effort.
hard. Like
Before that, yeah, like because okay, even in,
But you never
in
know
the
these
scenario
days,
that you used
modern
before
days.
this, even in the
It's
scenario
modern
that you used before this, that's kind of different because she never said that she like was out there like she got the bomb his head in the world or nothing. Like she got caught slipping, and that's different than my man portraying it like it's way different than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally put that front out there. So
nah,
when
you don't.
shit
See,
is,
you don't
know what I'm
watch.
saying?
I mean,
You don't watch Love and Hip. I gotta stop you right there.
No.
I'll let you
I
go,
think-
Shell. But you don't.
think
You
it's-
don't
I-
watch Love and
I-
Hip Hop. You don't watch Love and Hip Hop enough to know that she actually did. That was actually an issue on the show about her giving Lil Berg some dome in the back alley, and the dome being so motherfucking excruciatingly fucking bomb. Ray J and this nigga was comparing notes on the fucking reunion show.
Right.
Wow.
See, I didn't know that part, especially on the reunion so far. But and even
So,
that fact.
so I guess what it wouldn't have been a criticism. What like if a nigga was gonna comment on it, a nigga would say, Tierra Marie wasn't bullshit, nigga. She got skills, nigga. Nigga, did you
That's
see
what I'm saying.
that? But you still be out of line.
Yep.
why
You
would that
still
be
be out of
about?
line.
Oh, you mean
Huh?
to the people?
I'm saying just
And to
making a
her.
video, commenting on it, having that particular response to that video
Because
coming out.
That's abusing
everybody was
women.
doing it with Superhead. Nigga, everybody who seen Superhead shit had to agree.
But that's abusing
So,
women though.
And then
That's
Superhead
niggas.
for that shit.
That's
And
niggas. You know what I'm
Superhead
saying?
shit was, when niggas got to see her, it was because she was in a porno with Mr. Marcus. Like, niggas,
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying she
That was
wrote
back in
that
the
wave though.
download. You had to download the fucking video days. Off
Yeah,
LimeWire.
she wrote
Nigga,
that wave though.
Nigga had to download that shit off LimeWire.
But I'm saying,
But the thing is, so look, and that's what you're saying because now it could go. I can understand the mental health about the shit because they could say that he got chlamydia or syphilis or something now. That's why
Wow.
I'm talking about as
That
far as
wouldn't
they
be-
want to take it.
you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying that's where they want to take it to. Now he got to protect himself mentally. But I like what you made the comments like no dude's gonna stand up for it when he got something to prove. It's already been shown and proved. So now he got to defend himself against a lie or how y'all told me how I shit on the internet that it's falsified information that could ruin his career for his package. But it's already been seen over and over again. So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I believe.
But that
in the
other
whole
part would have been
low-key
different
double
if
standard
he had an
shit in
STI.
general.
Yeah,
I believe in the
because
whole
and
double
that's going
standard
back
shit.
to
Because I'm from a cat that got sons and daughters. You know, I don't want my daughters privy to a whole lot of shit that I wouldn't give a damn if my son was
that's
privy
abuse to
to.
women.
But that's just me.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's protecting at all costs. But like I said,
Yeah,
showing
you
him
showed
a
it.
lie, he got
Okay.
2 kids from him.
That's what that is, nigga.
What's
That's what
her
that
name?
is, nigga. Chauvin, goddammit, Chauvin.
What's her name? Mina. What you say? Amina. What's the lady
Yeah.
name? His
Erica
wife.
Mina.
Erica
Erica Mina.
Mina.
Erica Mina.
Mina. So the thing is, so if it's how the rules go, old school way, like I said, not in modern time, that make people want to go to him more. We talking about it, so he's in the on the thread. But that goes back to it's abusive to women if you actually talk about women like that because the most derogatory thing was when Ray J was talking to a lady. She brought out her whole little thing. Like her stuff was contaminated. She was a gross polluter of thing, and that was horrible because she had to defend herself.
Well, that was girl on girl
And the
crime.
alcoholism.
I ain't had nothing to do with that. Ray J ain't had shit to do with that.
Girl on girl crime.
But then he made that song. I hit it first after that, though. After all that came out, right? Or that came out before.
That didn't have nothing to do with her. That was about Kim Kardashian.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, this new internet stuff boggles my mind. I must sound like a dinosaur.
I will say this: when we started out talking about something, and then you made a comment, and it led to something else. I will say this: yeah, I do agree that nobody should body shame. I get what you're saying. Even though Safaree do that shit for kicks all day, and it is part of his brand.
Oh, that's right.
Nobody wants to be portrayed in a bad light like that, and you're right. It not only have hurt his brand in his pocket wise, but it could have been mental anguish. And yes, he could have took one. I'm glad he didn't, but I see where you're going with that and stuff like that too. And I was feeling a certain kind of remorse about Tierra Marie until you said that she leaked it.
Wow.
We
That's what the wife alleged on national television.
Now, if it's true, then you put yourself out there. That is kind of free game. You put the tape out there. So now you care about what people. You can't possibly care about what people will say about you in any form, way, or fashion if you put that particular tape out there that portrayed you in the fucking worst light ever.
But we don't know who put it out there, though. To be honest,
I'm saying if she did, then no, I don't feel sorry for the backlash that she got from it. And if she didn't, shame on them. And yes, I do. Like I say, it's two ways you can feel about that, because if she leaked it, she fucking leaked it. You can't leak it and feel sorry for yourself at the same time. You leaked it.
What if she didn't leak it?
If she did leak it, no, that's what I'm saying. That's two different ways. If she didn't leak it, no. Shame on them, and they really fucked over her.
What about him?
But she leaked it. She fucked over herself by leak. If she leaked it, then she fucked over herself. And in their response, you're not gonna get too many people that's gonna actually feel sorry for her because she leaked it. I feel sorry for her in the sense that you had to be at an all-time low mentally to actually leak that about yourself just to get attention or views. I see it more as in a woman who just fucked up now, because that's a lot to do for a woman. That's a lot.
I think it was more about the storyline. I think it was more about trying to have a relevant storyline on Love and Hip Hop if she was complicit in the leaking of the tape. Right.
Yeah, because how else could she gain shit? Or even if she did,
and that's why I say
I don't even know if she's the one in the tape.
That's even more fucked up if you did it for life.
It's a bruise to his ego.
Was she the one in the tape?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So it was her and him in the tape.
Well, we can assume that it was him. Well, I don't know. I don't know who the he was, but it was a he, definitely.
But that's just
I thought it was him and some other woman.
No.
And she got mad about that.
No, it was, well, that too. That was part of the storyline. But the tape, the actual tape was just a tape of her.
Oh, okay.
That cleared up a little bit. Well,
so,
I mean,
and that takes me back to bring
with audio
context.
I'll send you the link.
So the thing is, right? So taking it back to add context to my statement and make it come back around, that's no different than what the lady said about Carly B. And Carly B sued the lady. You know what I'm saying? So all of this stuff now in this modern time, with people trying to shame them or, you know, saying with all kind of other things, you know, size, dysfunctions, so forth and so on. You just going out there saying shit. When people, I like how you said it, Brad. branding. They live by they economic is wrapped around their branding, their image, so forth and so on. And I think it's a cold mix myself.
I believe that because he was on this shit before, and we ain't really heard nothing bullshit about it till now, regardless who leaked it. And I'm not to say that, you know, not trying to shit on his mind state or nothing like that, but I would low key take it as you know, say what y'all want to say. Hit me on my OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can see this whole thing in action without none of the shenanigans. For that $29.99 a month or whatever the fuck he running that shit for, and just let the business do the business, man. Like, you know,
damage control, like you said.
He did that. You know what I'm saying? And suing her or whoever leaked it, I don't know who leaked it. I would be more doing that just to prove a point as opposed to being on some like hurt shit. You know what I'm saying?
So Shell,
because again, I'd be letting my whole package do the talking at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, overtime, niggas work the shit. Let them know what it is without crying about it.
Shell, on the other side of the game, on the women's side, the woman of the pond, do they look at him as a sex symbol or something?
I mean, I wouldn't say a sex symbol, but he does a lot of he overly sexualized. It ain't even a word, but he overly sexualized himself. If you get it, you know,
like no shirt and a fur jacket on, no shirt under a suit jacket and all that.
He's overly sensations of himself, you know.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right. Okay.
And then, you know, from that, you know, it kind of started being like, oh, you know, look at.
So you said that's not valid.
Stuff like that, you know, and then that kind of grew, and then he was with some famous women who never said anything bad about his package. They said all kind of shit about him, but it never was about. I like I said, you know, even when it's with Nicki Minaj, that was never said. You know, even Erica Mena, she never said that. You know, and she was, you know, really mad with him. So that's why I said I'll be more inclined to believe that that you know, like you said, it's got to be a reason he has a OnlyFans, and they still paying that bitch every month, and they still looking at it, you know. So
which is also more the reason why I wouldn't even be tripping off of that shit. You ain't never had no complaints,
right? Right. I mean, like you said, if you want to pursue it yourself just because it was slander, then yeah, I get that, but I don't think it's. Well, I'll say it, but I don't know if it's like it's hurting, but I wouldn't think that's hurting him to that degree, because how many people really? I don't know. I guess a lot of people. I don't know. A lot of people might believe it, but I would think more people wouldn't. But I think more people just more on the questioning side as opposed to actually believing that it was true.
Hey,
why are y'all questioning my package?
Right.
You know, it's been a lot of stuff in the chat like, Safaree, did you lie to us, boy? You know, stuff like that. You know, kind of like.
I bet you.
You know.
I bet you his motherfucking OnlyFans shit went up at least a little bit. I bet you, because motherfuckers is really wanting to know. Hey, this got to be like
market release.
Like I bet you, yeah, that nigga shit went up just a little bit, if nothing else, nigga.
You know what? When I was in LA,
I think it made people more curious. They probably would go to his fan page.
That's what I'm saying. Just because of the curiosity of people.
You would see if it was really a bad angle, but that can't do nothing but help you because you got to pay for the OnlyFans page.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? When I was down in Inglewood,
like I said, if you want to take up the cause just because it was slander, you know, then yeah, go for it. But I don't think it's hurting them.
You should be hurting, right? Right, nigga. Right. You ain't had no complaints. Ain't complained up until now. What you hurting for? Why you crying? Stop, nigga. Quit playing.
So that's why I brought it up, because now I know when Shell said that, because I was at Keeping Them house. It was the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and Safaree was known for messing with other people's women. The dude A1 and his wife, and it was like, did you sleep with her? But she ended up pregnant by A1 or something. I forgot what the lady name was. It was another dude, and so Safaree was going around because he was a sex symbol, trying to crack everybody women. That's
I never
crazy.
really watched the show, to tell you the truth. That's kind of
No, I seen it when Matt left it on one time, and I seen it, some dude named A1, some DJ, and his girl was fighting over there. It was like, all of a sudden, they was like, Safaree, did you sleep with A1's girl? And I'm like, wow.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, I would gather it's a cool show because a whole lot of people watched it. I just never really tripped off of it. Probably a
ain't really
episode or two, but I ain't never tripped off the show.
Yeah, that
All
was the only
transparency out there.
Safaree been having one of the most interesting,
but that nigga's a rapper too, though.
The easiest to follow storylines.
Ain't he a rapper too, though?
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that like the start of his career, though? Like, ain't that what he was known as before this shit?
People have said he have voice.
And all that shit that Nicki Minaj blew up with.
Oh, okay. So he was just
I knew he had some different music history, though.
A fitting guy.
Oh, that's right. He claimed.
Like, I know he wasn't just known for his fucking OnlyFans, is what I'm saying.
She not only did she give him his props, she wrote a check. Shit.
Oh.
Hey, but he was more than just his OnlyFans, is what I'm getting at. Because I know
he
the
was
nigga name, but I know him as a rapper.
He was basically the ghostwriter for Nicki and her boyfriend. And then when they broke up and she was, on the Meek Mill's tip, then he was ghostwriting for other motherfuckers, and then he did the Love and Hip Hop shit, as being Nicki Minaj's ex and trying to find new love or whatever.
That was his way on the show.
Right. But
everybody had to have some type of a claim to fame to be on the show.
Exactly.
Like,
but the nigga has taken that and maneuvered that shit. He maneuvered that shit like motherfucking Carly Red. That nigga ain't missed the season. That nigga been in 4 different cities on 4 different Love and Hip Hops. That nigga keep a storyline.
Right.
Oh man, you know what? That was the last thing.
So and then knowing that all this
nigga did a whole. That nigga got a whole wedding, man. They paid for them people wedding. Then they paid for him and Erica Mena's wedding.
Yeah.
All of this is just could be just to drive content in the first place.
If you get married while you're on the show, they paying for all you do.
Yeah.
Mom's
there you go, Nick.
Mom's got Mom's though.
Oh, Lyrica. My mom's doing stuff more than me.
Yeah, and her mama name is Lyrica too.
That is hilarious. Lyrica. So she Lyrica Jr.?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, but that was the thing because Safaree was selling his Jamaican body coconut, or that's how he blew up too. Yeah, that's what it was. They showed that.
But he have dropped a couple of albums, a couple of videos and shit.
Yeah, like, but I know that nigga wasn't just about his package, is all I'm saying.
When the nigga got ran out the park, he was in there supposedly shooting a video or some shit.
Yeah, I know he wasn't just all about his package. Again, I don't follow the show. I just know that nigga did other shit than just flaunt his goods.
My mom more hipper than I am. That's a shame. I need to get up on my social media.
I'm gonna start me an OnlyFans too. And it's gonna be called "It Ain't Gonna Go the Way You Think It's Gonna Go."
to buy it,
and then we just go see what happens after that.
That nigga gonna do an OnlyFans just videos of him doing manual labor, changing the brakes, taking the trash out,
sweat, wiping the brow with the rag, and looking into the camera,
hammering the fucking cabinet, fucking screwing the hinge back in,
laying the floor down and shit. You know
so the thing is, right?
Painting the alcove,
right?
Yeah. So I gotta ask this questions, right? So is Safaree allegedly is the new poster child for fuckboys, or is he different now?
Nah, Safaree is actually, if again you don't watch the show, he is kind of a cool cat, always having to kind of fight off the idea of him being corny, because you fucking Nicki Minaj's fucking wife, basically, nigga.
Yeah,
because you corny,
in the industry. You feel what I'm saying?
You corny, nigga.
And now you out trying to fucking make a name for yourself, but everybody that kind of interacts with him, especially all the chicks on all the Love and Hip Hops, they all kind of find this nigga charming and fucking cool, and if they ain't trying to fuck him, you know what I'm saying, they like, oh no, Safaree is cool, that's my butt, he gets friend zoned a lot. But then Safaree, I will have to say Safaree understands the algorithm of that particular show, because here, let me tell you this, I'm gonna use your example, right? And it's amazing. It's not amazing. It's what was planned, right? You actually left that with the understanding that this nigga was fucking with A1's wife. That was never admitted to, nor was it ever proven on the show ever. That nigga just didn't say nothing.
Oh.
In the scene that you talking about, because I'm looking at it in my head right now, right? Safaree comes in, they having a big ass fucking dinner. A1 and his wife, Ray J, Princess, and some fucking body else. I can't think of who the last person was. Oh, Brooke and the other little slick looking little nigga. They all sitting down having dinner. Safaree comes in, that motherfucker, and Ray J had set up the whole shit because Ray J was saying Safaree told me that he slept with Lyrica.
Don't.
So
No.
they already fucking, on pins and needles about the shit or whatever and shit, right? Safaree comes in, Ray J throws the shit out there. Safaree is like, man, what are you doing? A1 is like, bro, you playing games, man. What's happening? Did you sleep with my wife? Safaree is like, man, this shit is corny, man. I ain't in y'all business. Like, man, don't put me in y'all. But he wouldn't say no, but he never said yeah. And the baby turned out to be A1's.
Yeah. All right.
He didn't sleep with her.
Oh, that shit was drama filled anyway.
I think that he just
did, he probably
I think he played it like he should have. He seen she was going through some fucking, my husband going through a divorce, and that nigga was the fucking friend with the ear, and fall asleep on my couch and all that kind of shit. And I know you're kind of vulnerable, and I'm gonna be right up on that line, but not crossing it. Safaree is. I understand Safaree because Safaree is a nigga. Like in terms of that kind of shit, right? In terms of just trying to knock a chick down, right? The nigga got all the shit, right? All the check off the boxes shit, right? Like this nigga's rich, handsome, talented, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, right? Single and fucking Jamaican when he want to be. This nigga is not so interested in just knocking a chick down just to knock her down. He is much more happy knowing I could have fucked and I didn't.
Yeah.
And I understand that because I'm like that.
Yeah.
And that's what that was with Lyrica. I don't think he ever knocked her down. I think he needed to know I could. I think she know that she probably did or said something that she shouldn't have. She probably, put the ass on the table or something. And this nigga was like, come on, you drunk right now. Something. But he just never said what it was. And she knew it was something, but she knew it wasn't that.
Yeah. All right.
You feel what I'm saying?
So,
and then you just work through all this other little friendships, relationships, all that kind of bullshit on all them shows. That nigga's always in good standings with everybody except the chick that he fall out with because he stopped fucking her.
Yeah. Congrats. Go ahead, Safaree. Keep on doing that algorithm. And don't worry about if somebody down in your package there today, buddy, for the last 2 days. You'll get over it about 48 hours.
That nigga's on the new show. The nigga's on the new show kicking over tables and shit about fucking Erica Mena.
I'd have probably got kicked off the show.
But I'm saying, you saying he got the baddest chick that was on the most outrageous, the one that nobody could get on Love and Hip Hop. Erica Mena got 2 babies by her, right? She don't have no babies by nobody else.
If that nigga wasn't gang or family.
She came on the show with a son. She got a son. She always had a son. She came on the show with a kid. They didn't show the kid that much. She came on the show with a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have been kicked off the show.
Safaree, keep on getting your money there, buddy. Keep it to yourself next time. Don't put it on videotape.
The nigga whole OnlyFans, but it's out there. Well, I don't know what he doing in his OnlyFans, but y'all be looking out for mine because it's gonna be spectacular.
Well, no, he could have been putting that the coconut the coconut butter the buddy got from Jamaica.
My OnlyFans would have been popping.
Shea butter.
They just didn't take me serious. Oh, nobody never take me serious and shit, right? I be saying shit, motherfuckers be like,
That's why we
"This
gotta do
K-Mac
that
is
shit.
crazy."
That's why
One
we
of
gotta
these
do
days
that
I
shit. I'm
signed up
telling you.
with one of my new girlfriends or something. Monetize myself, man.
Hey, Mama Yogi.
What up,
Mama Yogi
mother?
done found the pond again.
Mother,
Mhm. Hey,
get off
mother,
my
no guy.
pond, mother.
No, join in the pond, mother.
My
Go get
mother.
your
I guess-
sisters.
I guess I'm gonna have to start getting
Share the pond with your sisters.
Ladies and
since
gentlemen.
I came out
my
the
mother.
woods. You know, to allegedly, I might have to get on. I have to make me an OnlyFans, and
Hey, mother.
Yeah.
so
You ain't finna only nothing,
high
man.
high times in the woods. You know what I'm saying? So
When you
You
read
chop-
stories,
Chopping wood with a wife beater on,
this nigga be
Yeah.
hunting down
and,
bobcats
fucking,
and
and a
shit.
kerchief around your head, and then not a bandana, nigga, a kerchief.
yeah, there we go. I think I might monetize to get some money. Single man in the woods, not the hood. Sign up.
I think women would pay to see you on the OnlyFans page.
Thank
You can maintain that macho mountain man theme. So
Oh
basically,
yeah, no.
Thank
like
you.
they want to see you wrestling with a wild boar. They want to see you. They want to.
I mean, if you gonna do it, you gotta do it, nigga.
They want to see you tame a mountain lion as a fucking pet. They want to see you
Yeah.
because the mountain lion sit, motherfucker, sit, and he sits. They want to see you have some exotic, you know.
Exactly
I'm not
what
even
I'm
gonna-
talking about.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Exotic animals and even to like. Cause you're in the mountains, like I could really see like you have that whole Tarzan theme, like that whole have like
Hey,
The new Grizzly Adams.
I'm not even gonna hold you because I pay to see that shit too.
and then your pictures don't even have to be like they don't even have to be naked. You might put like some underwear on with a white beater, but they want to but what they want to do is you gotta take a picture of like you having an axe and you like cut a piece of wood. They want to see that type. You doing that type of stuff, like mountain, like manly man. They want to see you doing like the manly man stuff. So I think
I don't know about the draws part, but I sure pay to turn and see that nigga tame a mountain lion, nigga. That I would pay to see.
So that's
Definitely.
what I'm saying. He can have an OnlyFans page, but it could be like stuff like that.
Yeah.
They want to see you be like
Nigga,
that.
I would make a commercial for you on the pond, nigga.
All
It
the
would
shit,
run.
nigga.
Commercial would run and shit and
You
everything.
gotta have to keep the draws part to yourself though.
Like,
But all that other shit, I think would be a damn spectacular show, nigga.
The new Grizzly Adams,
They
baby.
want to walk in your house and see you can have pictures of you up like slaying a dragon. Shit
Yeah.
like that. Like you running
in the
on
bed.
Straight water in the hole,
like
yeah.
you in Africa running on the side of elephants. They want to see shit like that from you.
I don't know where you gonna get an elephant from in the woods, but
Right.
once we start making that money,
They
we'll
got
make it
bears.
happen. Yeah.
Import an elephant and a rhino.
And a rhino, right, nigga. And the wild boars he was hunting down.
His OnlyFans page is gonna make him be an adventurer. So when I say those things, he's really going to be in
Oh, he
those
gonna have to go
doing
out into
that
the African
because
safari.
he's
There you go, nigga.
making the money from the OnlyFans page. So
Now
he's
you back,
able to
now
go
you
to
back talking about this nigga coming down up off that hill.
he's
Here we go.
He's trying his whole OnlyFans dream
go to
now.
New Zealand just to drink water out the river. They want to see you do that. It's all right.
Mhm.
Every
Willow
time
Creek,
you travel,
forever.
hey, every time you travel, Mo, you take Nick with you. He take down the woods part of wherever you go. And
Yeah.
y'all can make it a whole traveling duo. This nigga
Why
take
you
down
didn't
the
hit us up,
wildlife.
Mom? I just left Atalanta.
So look at y'all cross star people.
Instead of Wakanda, it's Willow Creek forever. Look,
Hilarious.
Fish in the great watering hole. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
telling you. I mean, and you almost there because you don't let them.
And he gonna take K-Mac with him on that adventure.
You look like that.
We all be out there
dude.
fishing
You
for
look
the
like-
kraken and shit.
Mhm.
Look. They want to do whose name is Wolf Beast. That could be your name, Wolf Beast. They want that.
Yep.
They look at you. They want to see half wolf, half beast, half man.
Yeah.
You
Shell
gotta do
talking
all
about
that, my nigga?
she ain't got no manager up in her.
Right?
Exactly.
That you put together a hell of a show. I paid to see that shit. Put this nigga in
really
a wolf skin head with an AK-47
Yeah, wolf
and some some hiking boots and some Dickie shorts.
Yeah. I already got that.
Look, they want to see him at Yosemite with him fucking breaking down a tree. In Yosemite Park. They want to see him taking down a red fern. You know, they want to see him doing some shit like that.
Then they going to see that they get arrested because that shit is all protected.
Right.
But
Cut a redwood down around this bad boy. You don't know about
trying
it.
to cut your ass down.
Frank, you missing the picture. The reason he wouldn't is because he's wolf beat, and they would be honest for him to come.
So have him cut it down. I could dig it.
Yeah.
So he'll be that dude. Like, people want you to come. Like, when you come through the city, you're not coming through the car. You walking through the main street of the city with your axe on your arm with that little bag draped. Cause you don't need much.
Like Paul Bunyan.
That little, you know how they have the stork and the little bundle of joy? Well, you gonna have that little bag on your axe. And you walking through the main city. You walking like Jesus, like everybody knew you was there.
With a bag full of boar's head. Not even the cheese.
And don't forget my moonshine distillery. Making great
and this nigga making his own moonshine.
Yeah. making great wine and berry wine.
You make whiskey out of corn. Yeah. You got the whole distillery in your house. They want to see you doing that.
No, nigga. No. No, nigga.
Mushroom whiskey.
No.
I'm going
No, nigga. I don't know what they talking about, but you, nigga, no. No. Nigga.
Mushroom
They want
whiskey.
to know you eat and live off the
For why?
I got it now.
You eat
Mushroom
and you
whiskey,
drink
chef.
off.
We just go get a bottle, nigga. Fuck all that.
You
No,
live off-
nigga.
you live off
No
your
is all I
land.
was saying. Nigga.
Yeah, you live off your land. You don't know
I'll
what
come by with a
nigga.
bottle right now, nigga.
everything
It's
you
the
eat,
experience.
you kill. You kill what you eat.
It's the memory. Let's leave it there, my nigga.
I'll put that on my t-shirt.
Hey, but no,
And-
cool. Why
and
not?
you
If
get-
we can find some oak barrels, oh, that'd be dope. I
If
wouldn't do
you
it out of
didn't
the
go
bag,
with
though.
fear,
Shit,
and
they've
check
done
your
it out
feet,
the bag.
then you wouldn't
Don't they be
eating
coating these
Right
bags
in the
with that
ghetto.
bullshit now? Or was that just
Huh?
some prison shit? I said, don't they be
Yeah, I
coating
think
these
that's
bags with some
prison
bullshit? Oh.
That's some prison shit.
Yeah.
You can get the
All
clear-
that scented shit and all that shit they put in the bag. Well, all you gotta do is get
Nah,
plain bags, I guess.
You just get the clear ones, the clear industrial ones.
Man, shit. I mean, I'll go on that adventure with you. You want to do it? You will
I'm
keep it
telling
at
you,
your cell of mine.
Nigga, I done done it, nigga, in the ghetto at Dip House. Nigga, I'm telling you. One New Year's and shit, I had the whole motherfucking Green Gates was laid out before 12 o'clock on New Year's Day. All them niggas on the 4 yard and shit over on the other side be driving iron and shit, like 8 penitentiary niggas. We used to call that shit the 4 yard. These niggas out here drinking coffee and driving iron. 113 degrees and shit. Nigga,
None
what?
of that. We ain't finna do none of
I
that.
hit them niggas with that motherfucking pink gold.
Shut the
Can't
weight
do it
pile
again.
down.
Nigga, I came through with a gallon. Hey, you niggas drink, y'all fuck with some wine, right? What is that, Mac? That's Pruno. Yeah, nigga. You niggas from the 4 yard, nigga. What?
Yeah, nigga, y'all know y'all want some of this, nigga.
Get your tumbler, nigga.
Go get your tumbler, nigga. That nigga back shut the whole weight pile down,
Shut
nigga.
the
That's right.
whole weight pile down, nigga. I came out like 1 in the afternoon, nigga. Everybody was gone. One young chick, 17 years, what was her name? Shonda. 17 years. She was sitting on the top of the car rapping with the gallon. She had the gallon, nigga. She was just and freestyling.
She went into Ultra MC mode, nigga. That's how that was. She got
Wow.
the wine that went into her
That shit was hilarious.
Eminem, nigga. Yeah, I'll go on that adventure with you
mushrooms.
because I ain't had no wine. Nah, bottles. That's what I'm on.
I'm gonna add
Yeah.
my mushrooms in there. I'm going
So
mushroom
don't add no goddamn mushrooms.
What the
nigga.
fuck are you? What?
Man,
mushroom moonshine.
you make your own mountain ass mushroom moonshine.
Yeah,
dude.
that's what you do, bro.
Yeah.
We're not fucking with you and your mushrooms.
Nah.
And the kicker. I got the kicker.
We're gonna stay on these fruits and berries.
I got the kicker. I'm got the mushroom kicker. Don't forget that.
No, man, we
Nah.
ain't kicking nothing with no
Everything.
mushroom.
We ain't dealing with no
Kicking
mushrooms.
nothing with no mushroom.
We're not even
man.
dealing with no tomatoes. We don't have
we
to.
ain't kicking nothing
Okay.
with no mushroom, nigga.
Nigga, I made some shit.
Nigga, it's closing. You gotta cut this line. We ain't even talking about the topic no more. We got to go.
Everybody that slipped into their wino.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was having two cross conversations.
This was
Mhm.
Tops, we was talking about some shit. Y'all was on some whole other shit.
Y'all didn't know this was
Look,
behind the scenes shit that we
Moms
doing
know
to get
what.
our
Moms
You
know
know
shit.
exactly. Moms, you know exactly who I'm talking about too.
Yeah, that's my mama, man.
Yeah, she know exactly who I'm talking about.
Mother of the ghetto goddess, nigga. My mama know.
The twins' daughter, one of the twins' daughter, Nate and them. I think it was Nate's daughter. I think Shonda was Nate's daughter, or either the other twins' daughter. Keisha and I forgot the other twin. Anyway, I guess 136 came to the end of another good one. As usual, it's always fun when we have all four piranhas in one room. I want to thank everybody that joined us out there in Facebook and YouTube land. Everybody in the comments, if you joined us on the Facebook side of the game, jump over to YouTube, give us a sub. Over there, it helps out. Catch us on either platform. Catch us on either platform on the replay. Also, shout out to we had one person watching from Twitch, so shout out to the
Man,
Twitch
shout
stream.
out to
as
the
well.
Twitch person. That's right, baby. Support on
Thank
Twitch.
y'all.
Indeed.
Yeah.
If you joined us on either any of those platforms, join us on the replay. They run all the time. Find us on the page, Piranha Pond StreamCast. What else? Join Frank, Mr. Non-Flyer, and his daughter Tojo on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock for the More to Discuss podcast. Go catch them on the replays as well. We got a whole playlist set up on the page where you can find their videos pretty easily. Look out for Piranha Pond News, King's Corner, Street Dudes React, Finn Talk from the Pond, Nick Isms, My Sister's Keeper, whenever they get ready. And shout out to Crowd Control. Where the hell you been, lady? I know you've been busy.
Man.
You just skedaddled my baby off to college. Shout out to my baby Maddie Patty.
Yeah.
Congratulations on
Go get that.
Xavier.
Thrive.
Indeed.
Xavier.
Other than that,
Thank you, Ma.
guys. Indeed. You guys know what it is, what it has been, what it always
right.
will be. We've been Piranha Pond StreamCast, and now we are